Everyone, myself Manjula Athani, HOD of Computer Department. So in this video, we'll see that practical number 22, that is depends upon the servlets. So in this practical, what you mean by servlets and how we have to do this. Your login page, how to create the login page, and this one. See it. Practical number 22, that is write a servlets program to send username and password using HTML forms and authenticate the user. First one, practical significance. There is a possibility of developing n types of servlets like HTTP servlets, FTP servlets, SMTP servlets, etc. For all these servlets, specific servlet class, that is a generic servlets, is a common superclass containing common properties and logics. So generic servlets is not a separate type of servlets. As of now, servlets API is giving only one subclass to the generic servlets, that is HTTP servlets. So HTTP servlet class, because all web servers are designed based on protocol HTTP. So generic servlets will accept all types of inputs, that is FTP, SMTP and HTTP. But HTTP servlets only accept the HTTP request, and relevant program outcomes are same for all the practicals. That is basic, you need basic knowledge, discipline knowledge, experiments and practice, engineering tools, individual and teamwork and communication. And next is what? Competency and practical skills. To develop dynamic web application, the practical is expected to develop the following skills: able to apply the servlets program for dynamic web application and able to demonstrate the use of servlets for a parameter received from the client. Relevant course outcome: develop a program using servlets. See, write a program to demonstrate the use of HTTP servlets as a parameterized servlets. So, relevant, effective, domain-related outcomes: follow the precautionary measures, follow naming conventions, follow ethical practices. Minimum theoretical background: that is generic servlets extend Java x.servlets.generic servlets. It is protocol independent servlets. Generic servlets is base class servlets from which all other servlets are derived. Generic servlets supports for HTTP, FTP and SMTP protocols. It implements the servlets and servlets config interface. It has only init and destroy method of the servlet's config interface in its lifecycle. It also implements log methods of servlet's context interface. HTTP servlets extend Java x.servlets.http servlets. HTTP servlets is a HTTP dependent servlets. The HTTP protocol is a set of rules that allows web browsers and servers to communicate. When web server and servers support HTTP protocol, Java-based web applications are dependent on HTTP servlets. HTTP servlets is extended by generic servlets. It provides an abstract class for the developers for extend to create their own HTTP specific servlets. And what are the resources you require? You require Tomcat server and the NetBeans 8.0.1. And next, there is a program here. So username and password you have to give it, and submit button is there. See here, and if the password is correct, then login successful message will be coming. If the password is incorrect, then login unsuccessful. We see practically. See here, it is already written the program. So I am running a program. So username and password. Username, username you write whatever the name you want. Aman, and password. Password is there, Abhishek. Abhishek 1234. Password is there. And then unsuccessful. I think the caps lock is on. So go back. Aman password EPH. You will copy the password where it is welcome. So Abhishek 5 is there. I have type only 4. Copy this and I so password we so login successful. Is it clear? So now I am running the same login. So I am admin. I am typing. So login unsuccessful. Is it clear? So here see that username get parameter print writer. You have to retrieve the object of the print writer to print something on the web browser. You need the print writer print writer object, that is out. So how to get this out object? Using this get writer method. Where is this get writer method? It is present in HTTP servlets response object. So HTTP servlets response object क्या है इधर? Response है. Response dot get writer use करके you are retrieving the object of the print writer, and using this print writer we are printing in the what web browser. Suppose you in the previous core Java you have studied that console core Java, you have studied that in the console output, that is in the command prompt, you are printing this using the system.out.println. So if suppose you want the output in the browser side, web browser, or the input you want at the browser side, you need a print writer object. Is it clear? And next here, once you are created the object of the print writer, then how to get the parameters? Using this get parameter method, username, where this username is there. So here we are provided this username. Name is username. Here input is text, type is text, and password also type text. What is the name? Name is username and password is there. That we are comparing here. Username, so you are storing in this username variable. Here declare the string, username and password. Same thing, password you are storing here. Username dot equals username and pass. Where is this pass? So that is the password. It is there. Pass dot equals password. Then the login successful. Otherwise login unsuccessful. Is it clear? And next we'll see the next one. Next one. Practical related questions. So here below given few sample questions of reference, teacher must assign some questions to ensure this. So here questions are there. There are two main servlets. List the types of servlets and default port for the servlets. So how many types of servlets are there? One is generic servlets and other is a HTTP servlets. So we have built-in HTTP protocol support more useful in Java Sun Java system web server environment. And see, so list the difference between doGet and doPost method of the servlets. DoGet method, this method supports the HTTP GET request and it can handle only the limited amount of data. DoGet method, user enter data is appended to the URL. Already I explained in the previous videos where the difference between DoGet and doPost. So if you don't know, you watch that video. And then syntax is public void doGet. Parameters are same, doGet and doPost. And next explain servlets config and context object. So servlets config parameters are specified for a particular servlets and are unknown to other servlets. It is used for initializing purposes. Servlets config is a servlet specific parameters, and servlets config are present as a name value pair, that is init param inside the servlet. Servlet config object is obtained by get servlets config method. Servlet context parameters are specified for the entire application outside any particular servlets are available to all the servlets. So see here. So here all the servlets are there. For this all the servlets, these are the add cook servlet is there, experiment number 15 is the servlets, hello is the servlets, and for this web application So first servlets is a web application. So here when you are clicking on the web info, I'm clicking here. See, all these are all the servlets name. So servlets are there. Servlet config object is for each and every servlets, and this is web application. That is what that is for servlets is a web. For that servlets context object is created. For every servlets config object is created. And next, explain the servlets input stream and output stream class methods. Java X.servlets input stream and Java X.servlets output stream are the abstract classes. These classes define several key methods that the other stream classes implements. Two of the most important methods are read and write. Servlets input stream class extends a java.io.input stream. It is implemented by the servlets container and provides the input stream that developer that used to read the data from the request. Servlet's output stream that is used to write the response of this response to the client method. Here, create the directory structures. This is the extra knowledge for this. Directory structure define where to put the different types of files in the web container. So web app, web info, and the classes and XML files. So in web application, HTML codes are saved, and web info, the classes, class files are there. And for this, next is what there is a. So it is experiment number 12 and the. So next, develop a program to retrieve the list using HTML forms. So list create करके list में से option select करने से. That is experiment number 22. That is. See here. So this I am running this one. First you see the output. So. So here list is there that will display the subject C++ Java. Whatever you are selected, Java select and click on submit button. The selected language is Java. Suppose if you are selecting on a C++ and submit button, the selected language is C++. You got the output. This is the output and we'll see the program. So how to create the list in this HTML form. So here select option is there. The name is what, the option of the list is what, that is name is language. And which are the options? Option value you have to mention this. C, C++, Java and C#. These are the options. And then here submit button is there. And what is the Java code for this one? Experiment number 22. See here it's very simple. String lang, one variable we have taken, that is language. Language is what? That is the name of the list. So whatever you are selecting, that we are storing in this lang variable. And then out response dot get writer. So you are retrieving the object of the print writer, and the selected language is whatever you are selected, that you are printing here plus lang. Is it clear? So that completes your